Well, it's been kind of cool the last few days. Temperatures will be on their way up this weekend, but still some drizzle and light rain around right now and probably through most of this evening and tonight. So if you are headed outdoors this evening, it may not rain nonstop, but plan on it probably raining at least some during the evening hours. You may get a little wet for Friday football games or for any outdoor plans. The spotty showers could still return, maybe a little more drizzle or light rain on Saturday, probably more just like a couple of light showers by Sunday, but not a totally dry weekend. But then it does get much warmer by Sunday and much of next week. So we're talking about highs back mostly in the 80s for highs beginning on Sunday and going into Monday and beyond. Satellite radar, though, shows a lot of clouds moving in, and those continue to hang around. Little areas of drizzle and light rain, nothing heavy in here, but you see how it's just kind of drifting in from the Gulf. Doesn't make it all the way across the valley all the time, but little waves of drizzle and sprinkles still coming through, and that's likely to continue again for this evening and tonight. The bigger rain, the more steady rains, mostly going to the south across the areas of Mexico, about 50 or 60 miles or so south of the valley. But with the rain, probably, at least in most of the steadier rains, probably staying to our south. We could still pick up some light rainfall totals overnight, but mainly more of a persistent drizzle or light rain in many areas. Visibility is cut down a little bit. We're getting some of the thicker clouds in the upper valley and a little bit of almost foggy conditions. You see visibility is down to about 1.25 miles around Rio Grande City, about 3 miles in McAllen. So it will be kind of a little foggy maybe when you're driving at times this evening, especially the farther west you are. The temperatures are coolest the farther west too. The warm air is trying to come back a little bit off the Gulf. The winds will eventually switch a little more, maybe northeast or east, and eventually southeast later in the weekend. But the warm air is kind of just trying to inch its way inland. So it's 71. Temperatures have been going up this afternoon. 71 in Port Isabel, 71 in Brownsville, but still 63 in Rio Grande City and 64 in McAllen. Probably going to see temperatures kind of hang steady most of this evening, not really going to drop off too much. So Friday football games, it's not going to get much cooler, but it may not get much drier out there. So as Dina always says, take your towel with you, wipe off your seat. Don't want to sit on the wet seat during the game, but you see temperatures kind of just hold mostly in the 60s for kickoff and during the game. And these numbers, you know, if you go from Starr County, you know, probably take a couple degrees off. If you're going to a game in Willacy or Cameron counties, probably add on about 3 or 4 degrees. So, but generally in the 60s during the game time coming up. And your day planner tomorrow, mostly in the 60s in the morning, and doesn't get super warm, but at least upper 60s, maybe into the 70s tomorrow afternoon. In general, the best chance of drizzle and light rain is probably more toward the morning. You might see a few holes in the clouds in some areas in the afternoon hours, but temperatures back up mostly into the 70s, maybe touching 80 or so in spots, especially in the lower valley in the afternoon, because remember that warm air is trying to come back off the Gulf. You know, the future track model shows clouds and drizzle all through tonight. Pretty much what you see now is what will continue tonight. Clouds, a lot of low clouds, some drizzle at times or light rain. Tomorrow, again, maybe some showers. Future track indicates maybe more than drizzle, like an actual rain shower where you get a little wetter at times in the early afternoon hours. So kind of watch out for that. But otherwise, a mostly cloudy day and maybe a few breaks in the clouds late in the day. But Sunday, probably still fairly cloudy initially, but I think we could open up to a few more kind of partly sunny conditions at times. As still there's a little bit of a shower chance around, but not much rain left over for Sunday. So our rain chances kind of about 40% tomorrow, but maybe a little higher near the coast, and then dropping a little more Sunday and then back down to only 20% by Monday with maybe a couple of spotty sprinkles or a shower. So the first 1570 forecast, the cool weather is getting pushed aside. Highs around 77 for tomorrow, and again, some light rain or drizzle possible by Sunday and Monday, maybe a couple of showers here and there, but highs come back up into the 80s. There's a weak front that comes through on Monday. It may cut down temperatures a couple degrees, but not much. And then again, after that, the warm air really wins out with highs in the mid to upper 80s by later in the week, and plenty of sunshine returns. No more clouds after about Monday or Tuesday. We'll keep tracking it in your first 1-5 forecast here. Carrie?